All right, ready to get underway. And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway.
One strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. This one smoked out to left. Stout makes the grab, and there's one down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Good power, not great. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit. Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is gone over the right field wall.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Now a pop-up on the infield. Norby under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hammered, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Kicks and deals. Just misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it, and that is that. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0. Back here in Miami, and towing the slab, Colin Ray. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
That's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a ground ball to first. Bush takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Agustin Ramirez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Swanson fires over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases. Third home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Stowers. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now the DH, Matt Mervis. This one popped up. Brujan has it sized up. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Second inning set to go. Now the Cubs catcher, Moises Ballesteros. 1 up, 1 down.
Yep, he gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
That one fouled off. Horner, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Vidal Brujan on the ground right side. He'll do it himself, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Eric Wagaman. Ray back to work. Pulls that one foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. And one gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Digging in, Otto Lopez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
Tied up here in the early going. Up the middle, makes the catch for the out. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And he grounds one to the right side. Bush takes it himself. Marlins set down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stowers makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ramirez makes the grab. 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. There's a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. And into second easily with a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4 hole, Michael Bush.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Line drive. And foul ball. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 3. Carson Kelly in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Up next for the Cubs,
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. And that's in for a strike. Suzuki, the lead runner at second. Bush on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sinoja. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. That one lifted to left. Suzuki sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So the batting order turns over. Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And now the center fielder, Agustin Ramirez, grounded out to short in his first trip. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Suzuki has a beat on it, and that'll do it. We're through 3. Back here in Miami, Swanson digs in. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's to third, and that's a fair ball, and it gets by him. Around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Here's the throw.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Corner in the box now. No balls and a strike. So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Foul ball there. The Cubs up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. One down, base is empty, and there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Line to left. Stowers snags it, and that is that. 1 out, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's the 0-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. One down. And up next for Miami, Matt Mervis. The tying run at the plate. This to third. There's 1. And that's 2. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs strand the tying run on base to win it. And the final score here,